Hey, good morning. All right, good morning, you guys. It is today is March 27th. It is 6:30 in the morning. I have 2 appointments set up this morning. So first things first, as you guys saw in the last video, we had actually our IUI did not succeed. It failed. I didn't make like an outro. I don't even know what I did in that video because after I got that negative pregnancy test, we were just crying for the whole day. But like I said, God will always find a way to talk to you. On Sunday, our pastor was just like, if you're going through trials, if you're going through tribulations, if you're going through X, Y, and Z, God is telling y'all to keep trying. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. And I was like, wow. Because in my head, I was really about to say, like, I don't want to keep trying. I was like, I want to take a break. I'm done. That message was just telling me to keep trying. And then this girl on YouTube that I watch, her name is Maya Graves, and in her video she was praying for us and she was like, keep trying, keep trying. So I was like, you know what, that is not a coincidence. That is not a coincidence. So we're gonna try again. But so it all started on the 24th. We have a consult with our doctor, which is going to be April 1st. We have that, and then we still are requiring our IUI cycle financial clearance, which means we have to make our payment, but they have not contacted us to let us know how much it's going to cost. And then I also told her on yesterday that I started spotting, and she was like, I was like, I'm probably going to start my cycle today. And she was like, okay, well, let me know when it's a full flow. And then yesterday, I think today is Thursday, I started my cycle on Tuesday. So that was on Tuesday. I don't know why I said yesterday. And then yesterday, actually, I said, hello, yes, I am on my cycle. It's a full flow. She's like, okay, let's schedule your baseline appointment and labs. Can I come into the Sandy Springs location tomorrow, which is today? If so, what time? And we'll get your medications called in today. And I said, we could do 7:30, 6:33 now. And I'll make sure I pick up my prescriptions. So I was like, I also emailed them back because I was like, oh, I am trying to pick up my prescriptions and make sure that it's ordered in place. I don't see the prescriptions in my KP portal. I was like, oh, we'll order it after your appointment. Then why say that you guys will call in my medications today? So we'll be picking up my medications today. I don't know what we'll be taking, but we will see. And if they order another trigger shot, I'm going to let them know that we don't need it because we actually have the HCG one that we paid $100 for still sitting in our fridge, and it actually expires this month. Okay, so we're on our way to go to that appointment, and I'll take you guys along with me. All right, happy Saturday, you guys. So quick update, this is yet another IUI Diaries. So we're gonna kick it off like this. All right, so yesterday I started letrozole. I'll be taking letrozole today, tomorrow, all the way up until Tuesday. Then starting Friday, which is April 4th, we will be doing our ovulation testing from 12 to 2. And we also have an appointment on April 4th to see where our follicles are at, because hopefully if I test positive either that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you guys know the process of that. The next day we're doing another IUI. So we're back in full swing. But that's the only update that I have. We're not doing progesterone as of right now. They took that out from my medication list, which I'm kind of concerned about, because if you wait till you're pregnant, some people, that's too late for them. And I'm just trusting that my doctor knows what he's doing. We have an appointment with him on the 1st, and we will discuss about that there. At first they was going to do Clomid, but they switched the Clomid to letrozole. And like I said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday through Monday we'll be doing ovulation testing, and then Monday we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys posted, but right now I'm on letrozole. I took the first dosage last night. I'll be taking that for 5 days, and we just have to pick up our 𝚑𝚪𝚘 trigger shot. We're waiting for that to get ready at Kaiser. Okay, sorry for how the video is looking. I have not gave you guys an update on my letrozole. I'm basically having the same kind of symptoms like I had the first time I did this. So I haven't been recording everyday symptoms day by day with me taking this medication, because again, it's kind of like the first experience. But anyways, we are on our last day, and so that means I don't know why I don't come on here prepared with my notes. They had sent me a message today letting me know that it's going to be $25 to see the doctor, and this is billing and insurance, and they still have not like reached out to me to pay for my IUI. I am thankful because I'd rather do it in payments and installments basically rather than paying the whole $770 all at once. But anyways, so tomorrow will be the last day of the letrozole, and then on Friday, which is the 4th, we will have ovulation testing from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Then it says on here I will return to the office on Monday, but I think they got that date mixed up because I don't have appointments for the 7th. I have an appointment for the 4th for a blood test and treatment and ultrasound, so I'll just ask them what's going on with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and take my medicine and finish reading my book. Okay, so we are logged in to our portal. We're waiting for our doctor to come online. Our appointment is at 8 o'clock. It is 7:56. So yeah, we're just waiting for him to come on, and it might be a quick little session, but we'll see how that goes. Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
So sorry to keep you waiting.
It's okay.
You guys doing okay?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so what's the story? What are we talking about today?
I don't know. They asked if you want to do a consult, and we was like, sure.
Well, you know, really the main focus is the fact that Clomid is not working or hasn't worked. And the discussion is, do you want to do more or do we change our strategy here? So we do a couple of cycles, and at some point, if it's not working, then it's time to move on, okay? Okay. So, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, one of these cycles did work, but then the pregnancy failed. So, yeah, you know, it goes to show that, you know, you did get pregnant, but that, you know, obviously that's not what we want. We want a baby here. So, that, you know, that just comes with the nature of the territory here. Any pregnancy that's established, whether it's on your own or with treatment, has the potential to fail. And the number one reason for that is some sort of genetic abnormality. I think we talked about this before. So in the event that this cycle is not successful, we can continue on another 1 or 2, maybe at most. And at that point, you know, just based upon statistics, it's just not worth it to keep going. So the alternative to that ultimately is IVF, okay? And that's kind of the, you know, the rock in a hard place. Do you continue on with something that has a low chance of success and that hasn't worked so well, or do you move on? Okay? Right. So the difference with IVF, though, is we use different drugs, okay? The drugs that we use for IVF are injectable medications that stimulate the ovaries differently. And just looking back at your AMH test, so if you recall the AMH test we did on you last year, that's the blood test to evaluate the health of the ovaries. So keeping in mind you're very young, your AMH test back in June was 7.7, which is a very high number, very healthy ovaries, indicating that if one does IVF and the drugs that we use for IVF, that you'll respond very well and produce lots of eggs, which is what we want. Okay.
Good morning, you guys. We are on our way to our appointment. We have our ultrasound and blood work this morning, and we start ovulation testing. Yay. Okay. Good morning. It is, what is this? March. Thank you. It is April the 4th, 2025. It's currently 6:25 in the morning. We're stopping at Dunkin'. We are on our way to RBA, like I just said in the previous clip. We have our ultrasound, blood work, and treatment monitoring. Basically, we are here to see if I have any if I grew any follicles, because I took letrozole this time. They did not put me on Clomid because I guess it's not working like it's supposed to. So they took me off of Clomid and put me on letrozole. So I've been on letrozole for 5 days. You can go ahead. And that's where we're at now. To see if I have any follicles. Praying that we do. Okay, you guys, at the appointment, just got undressed, waiting for the ultrasound tech to come back in. We're going to get that done, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, so we just got out of the appointment. We finished our ultrasound and we finished our blood work. Our blood work is going to LabCorp. I don't know how long that usually takes with RBA. And then they will call us later today on our ultrasound results. But I'm pretty sure if I check the portal, the information is there. This ultrasound did kind of hurt, especially when she was going to my left ovary. She was like pushing really hard. I don't know if I was like laying incorrectly or I should have just like lifted up a little bit more, but yeah, I was like, oh my god. And she did the right. I had to hold my breath and press down for it. I guess it's like I said, I was in the wrong position because the other lady that does my ultrasounds, she doesn't ask all that. So I will check in with you guys later with this. I do have to go to work today. This vlog right here is more so, I don't know, I didn't want to take a day by day of me taking 𝓵𝓂/letrozole, only because I posted that in my last video, so I don't want to like have a repetitive video. I do have to do my ovulation testing, so you guys will see that. I'll be at work with that, so the angles will be kind of weird, but I will be taking a live ultrasound, a live ovulation test with you guys in this clip. I will be testing today, tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday, and fingers crossed I can ovulate on my own. If I don't ovulate on my own, we do have the Ovidril at Kaiser, and I think the expiration date for our other one had already expired, right? It's expired?
It's the 8th.
Oh, and that's perfect. If I don't, hopefully I do ovulate on my own, but if I don't, I have that other HCG trigger shot that expires on the 8th. Today is the 4th, and if I have to trigger Monday, I can use that trigger shot. So
we could reach out to
RBA and find out
Prelude,
for sure.
Yeah, on the Prelude app, and just make sure like, hey, we still have this whole trigger shot.
Well, they know I have the trigger shot, and she said that they even if it expires, like say if it expires on the 8th, yeah, it can be like used a couple days after.
So we could tell them, hey, instead of picking up the Ovidril, are we able to use this shot, or do we have to use the Ovidril?
Right. All right, I'll check in with you guys. You guys will see me taking my ovulation test. Time for the ovulation test. So let me go ahead and get my stuff ready. We're gonna do this one first because this one takes the longest to get ready. The test is still loading. I'll give you guys an update on the phone call, but let's see if we got a positive today. Anyways, it is Sunday. We're about to take our ovulation test. Got my little kit here. We're gonna take a Pregnate, and of course the clear blue. Our appointment is tomorrow morning. I will take you guys with us on that one. But yeah, we have our appointment tomorrow, and hopefully our eggs grew more, our follicles grew more. So we're finished with our ovulation testing. That is going to take like 5 minutes to load, but our one on the stick is coming through. It's looking pretty promising, but it's still kind of light, but we'll see what the digital says. Okay, so I am still testing low. Can you see the circle? There we go. Still testing low. All right, so I'm coming with you guys with a voiceover. As you guys can see, that I had to trigger shot my ACG shot because I did not ovulate on my own. So as you guys can see, my husband is clearly doing this very slowly, and he was being so helpful, but he was doing this so slow with pushing the medication in, and I did feel a sting because he was pushing it in very slowly. But again, you're not supposed to push it in very fast either. But yeah, just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that we did have to trigger shot. Okay, As you guys saw, trigger shot has been taken. It is now midnight. Our appointment is on Thursday. I can go back to bed. Did it sting? A little bit. That was a lot of...
I did it.
Yes, Zach did it. Thank you. That was a lot of medicine in that one syringe.
So they gave us a second syringe. So it's a 1 milliliter syringe, and you essentially just have to fill the whole syringe up with all the medicine, and I had to inject all of it.
And that's what he did, and he did great.
Yeah. Just don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, it is what it is. So now I'm about to go lay down. Okay, so I am currently editing this week's vlog on the next steps of the IUI process, and I did not record an outro. So please don't mind my bonnet, and please don't mind my shirt. I know it's Christmassy, but this is my nightgown when I'm just feeling relaxed, okay? But anyways, I just wanted to say on this video that I did have to take the trigger shot, as you guys can see, and the IUI, you guys will see that in the next video. We are very excited for this IUI, and clearly this is like a while ahead, so I already know what the outcome is, but you guys don't, so I don't want to talk too much about the present day issues. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know you guys were asking for a update video, and this is this update. I hope you guys, again, like this video. Please comment down below. Just share some hopeful words. If you guys are going through the IUI process, please let me know. I want to see your experience with it. If you are going through IVF, also drop down below. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about everything fertility. I also want to say, please go ahead and like this video. If you guys do like this video, please go ahead and subscribe. It does mean the world to me when I see the subs go up, and also the likes. And I will see you guys in the next week's vlog. Bye.